Good afternoon, Trondheim friends. It's Pastor Sue coming to you today from my deck. It is Wednesday today. It is also Earth Day today, and what a beautiful Earth Day it is. Lots of sunshine and blue skies and warm temperatures. Feels awesome. I love that the church acknowledges Earth Day. It is very appropriate because we understand that God is the creator of our earth and all that is in it. And so it's good to take an opportunity to love and appreciate what God has done in our lives. So my message today is about spiritual practices. You might remember earlier in the year that your council, staff, and I made commitments to you that we were going to take up a spiritual practice for the year. Last week, when we were in our council meeting, we checked in on our progress to see how we're doing. Conversation was interesting. There are some who are following along very well and continuing their practice. There are some who have gotten out of their routines. And there are some who are finding that maybe something different is needed in terms of what they chose or what's needed now with all the changes in our lives amidst a pandemic. You might also remember that you were invited to take up a spiritual practice. So I'm wondering, how are you doing with your spiritual practice? Which category do you fall into? For me, I fall into the third category. My original commitment was a 20-20-20 goal to read 20 minutes, reflect in prayer on that reading for 20 minutes, 20 days of the month. And I started out well, but as I began to navigate all the changes in our lives and in our church life together, I was finding a need for something different. And so I just wanted to talk about that to say that, that's okay. That's the way our faith life goes sometimes. We sometimes need to make changes and to adjust to what's going on in our lives. So I am finding spiritual nourishment these days right where I am, in the outdoors. The outdoors have always been spiritually nourishing for me. But I'm also intentionally trying to incorporate prayer into that, to either pray on my daily walks or just sit quietly outside and meditate. These times are difficult. Life is chaotic, and we're facing struggles that are new to all of us. And so it's helpful, though, to understand that those spiritual practices are more important than ever. They can give us the consistency in our relationships with God to help us navigate all the changes and all that we encounter. But know this, that wherever you are in your spiritual life, whether you are following spiritual practices regularly, whether you have fallen away from your practices, or whether you didn't take one up, or whether you're feeling the need for something different, that there is grace. What I would encourage you to do is to look at each new day as an opportunity to try something, to just take a few minutes in prayer, to journal a little bit, listen to some music. Look for what helps you amidst these strange and difficult times. Please know that I am here to help and support you in that, and know that in my prayers you are always present. Have a blessed day, and we'll check in with you soon.